अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम। कैसे हैं आप?
ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हैं?
मैं भी ठीक हूँ। Any news? Any change over there? What about the election?
Yeah.
Who
Today
is
is the
lead?
elections right.
Who is
Right
leading?
now, I haven't checked yet because we were out to eat. Um, I haven't checked yet.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay.
but yeah, the
So
whole results are gonna be done till like 1 or 2 days after because people are mailing in votes as well, so
yes,
they're gonna take a
yes.
little longer.
So I know that, but any inside news? What we can say that you are living over
Okay,
there, and there might
looks
be.
like right now, Joe Biden's winning.
Okay,
Um, yeah.
so
It's 117 to 92. First to
okay,
270.
okay, okay. So it's a good news. So anyhow, coming back to our
Right.
mathematical problem. So right now we are just going to what I mean to say, share the new one. It's absolutely a new problem. So let's see
Okay.
what's going on over here. So it's just putting it on the slideshow. So I think it's now it's for your eyes also.
Okay.
So it's
All right.
triangle and semicircle geometry. Now we are very much familiar with the triangles and semicircles, but when they are combining together, so they are mixing up and they're
Yeah.
creating a problem in a sense that we will have to separate them, we will have to correlate them, and then we'll have to get the required and desired answer. So that's why I have selected this one, that at least by solving this problem, we must go through all the properties of the circle and the triangle in their areas, in their correlation, in their common factors, that how can we turn a semicircle into a triangle and triangle can be converted into semicircle, what is the relation. So this is all about
Yeah.
that. And I'm sure this is not the only one problem. So this will what I can say, that it's just like a catalyst to do something more and more about these geometrical problems. So definitely, as it's quite sure that this problem is not coming in your
Yeah.
paper, but just like this, what I mean to say, that every time, everybody is just replacing the things here and there. But that is just, we can solve that problem if we have the background knowledge, if we can manipulate the things, so we can get the right, what we can say, click the right option. But anyhow, so this is slightly difficult in a sense that at one time, at the same time, we are talking about the two different shapes. That is the geometrical shape. One is a triangle, the second one is a semicircle. So I'm sure that you will take some interest and it will be definitely not boring for you just to talk about the
Yeah.
two different things in a one way. Anyhow, let's see. So please read this one because this is the problem. So we will have to solve this. So you must read this.
Okay. Sure. Um, in the figure given below, ABC and CDE are two identical semicircles with the radius of 2 units. B and D are the midpoints of the arc ABC and CDE respectively. What is the area of the shaded region?
So we have the five options. They are very generous to provide many more options, but it's a bit confusing when you have so
Right.
many options. So it's very difficult to select, and each and every one is looking just like a solution. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's a confusing one, and sometimes it is also helping that you have so many choices. So you can
Right.
select anyone. But the requirement is that you must select the right one. Okay, the right one.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
our vision will. There is no. If you are asked to select a car from the few prominent models, sports cars, so you can select. Any of that your
Yeah.
upon choice. That will be right for
Right.
you. But here, as many choices, as many confusions. So these multiple choices question are just like the twins. I mean to say
Yeah.
twins. So out of the twins, it's a very difficult to select anyone or just to point at who is the younger one. If you're asked to
Okay.
select the younger one between the two twins, it's very difficult. So sometimes
Yeah.
it seems to me that the multiple choice questions are just like twins, and we will have to
Yeah.
select. Anyhow, so what we will have to do, so it's no problem. We have the real magic. That magic is just by coming out from the mathematics. So the mathematics is at the top of each and everything. So we'll have to recall the mathematical knowledge. What I mean to say, just by looking at this or by using any instrument on the earth, we cannot find the exact area. Am I right?
Yeah.
If you're just using any instrument, there may be error in the instrument. What I mean to say, even you have a micro gauge or a near caliper, so there is also error. Sometimes you will have to add, sometimes you will have to subtract 0.001. But anyhow, if you are using most sophisticated instrument, even then you will be
Yeah.
not sure. But here, what we are going to do in next, what I mean to say, 20 or 30 minutes, so that will reach the pinpoint up to the decimal point. Absolutely correct answer. There is no doubt. So that's
Right.
a real magic. Now let's see. At this stage, we don't have any idea.
Right. Yeah.
Right, right. Which
Yeah.
is
You're
to be
right.
selected, which is to be selected. It's a very difficult because
Right.
these type of the shadow areas we don't have any idea. So, so starting from here, and we will reach the answer. So it's you must be with me all the time. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Let's see, starting by this. So when we are on the okay, first step, please read this one.
All right. Step one: segregate the semicircle into shaded region and the balance.
Okay, so first do something. We'll have to manipulate
Right.
things. We will have to put the things together here and there. That's why this is the segregation. Because these
Okay.
two semicircles and a line is mixed up with each other, and we will have to segregate. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
So this is just
What
like
does?
that.
Oh.
Please
Okay.
read this one. So once again,
Sure.
at the top, we have write down the problem over there. What I mean to say
Yeah.
that what is the area of the shaded region? So this is the required and desired answer. We are looking for that. So that is always at the
Yeah.
top of our screen, top of our mind. A, B, C, and
Yeah.
C, D, E are two identical semicircles of radius 2 units. So only this information is given. The one line information is given, and it's enough,
Okay.
enough, and enough thing. And we will have to get the right answer. So the first is, please read this one.
Sure. What does the semicircle comprise apart from the shaded region?
Okay. So what I mean to say, this is the question. Any idea about that? If you're asked to,
Right.
okay, we are looking for that. So
Yeah.
that's why it's just okay. Look at this.
Sure. You want me to read these?
Yes.
Okay. Mark centers of the semicircles A, B, C, and C, D, E. Let the centers be P and Q.
Okay, so it's very simple. We are just twisting the shape, the original shape, and after twisting, we can get the center of both the circles. That is marked by P and Q. So this is the
Right.
semicircle ABC, and this is also semicircle CDE, and these are
Right.
their centers. So it's just twisting the things here and there. So why we are just doing, just to get the clear picture of the story. So it's now everybody can say that we have the two circles. If we are just sliding left to right, so we'll get a complete circle. Am I right?
Yeah.
So we can slide on the same line. So if you are sliding this one to the right, you will get a
Yeah.
circle. And if you are,
Yep.
because the one thing is that their radii are equal. The radii are,
Yeah.
what is the radius of this? This, what is the
2 units.
2 units and 2 units. So
Yeah.
these are absolutely one circle. They can be converged. They can be, what we can say, we can converge these two semicircles into a one circle just by sliding.
Yeah.
Just by sliding. Now look at this. That the first time when we have seen what we can say, the diagram originally, that was slightly complicated. Now we are making the things easier and simpler, just twisting the diagram into this shape. So anyhow, now we have two semicircles and with their centers. Now let's see. The next one is, in semicircle ABC, draw PB perpendicular to AC. So it's a just what we can say, a little bit tricky one, in the sense that we'll have to do something more. What I mean to say,
Yeah.
that we will have to be in action. What we will have to do in semicircle ABC. This one is a semicircle. So what we are going to do, draw PB perpendicular to AC. What I mean to say, that we are just putting drawing a perpendicular at the center of a semicircle. Am I right? So this is the perpendicular.
Right.
Okay, at the point P. Now let's see, and this is also perpendicular to AC. So perpendicular on point P, which is perpendicular to AC. So AC
Yeah.
is looking just like a diameter. Am I right? AC is the
Yeah.
diameter, and C is
Yep.
also the diameter. They must be
Yeah.
equal in length, because
Yeah.
both are these are the radii of these two circles. Anyhow, the
Yeah.
only one thing, till now we have just drawn what we can say, perpendicular at the center.
Right.
Now look at this. Half the semicircle PBC. Look at this. Where is PBC? P, B, and C. Can you look at this?
Yeah.
PBC,
Yeah, I
P,
can see. Yep.
B, and C. This is the half of the semicircle. What I mean to say, quarter of the circle. Am I right?
Okay. Yeah.
Quarter of the circle. So half the semicircle PBC comprises the shaded region and a right triangle PBC. Am I right? Okay, look at this.
Yeah.
So this was, we are not interested to find the whole area of the circle or
Yeah.
semicircle. We are looking for the shaded area. So in this way,
Yeah.
we are just focusing, we are just zooming it, that
Yeah.
this shaded area for the first circle, semicircle, is coming in the half semicircle. That is just
Yeah.
only the, what we can say, matter of the semi quarter of the circle. So it's just coming inside the quarter of the circle, or half of the semicircle. So we are looking only for this one. So say, draw half the semicircle PCB comprises the shaded region and a right triangle. What I mean to say, it's a right triangle. You know what is a right triangle?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the triangle having one
Oh,
right
right.
angle is
Angle.
called. Okay,
Yeah.
so here we can use the Pythagoras theorem or whatsoever, but we are looking just for this shaded area. Anyhow, we have the right angle triangle over here, and we have the shaded area over here. So we are just inside the same half of the semicircle, the quarter of the circle. Anyhow, just look at this, the next one. PB and PC are radii to the same circle. PB, this is PB and PC. Okay. this one. So PB and PC. So it's a very critical point. You must be all the time with me. So focus on this diagram. So this will
Yeah.
telling the whole story. What I mean to say that this PB and PC, they must be equal. Why they are equal? These
Yeah.
are the radii of the same semicircle. So that's why we can say that this is 2 unit. It is given over here. So this was given. So that's why PB is 2. If PB is 2, then PC is also 2 unit. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting
Yep.
this? Because both are the radii. So
Yeah.
this line and this line. In other words, we can say that we have a right triangle of 2 unit length. What I mean to say that it's a perpendicular is 2, its a base is 2, and only this is the hypotenuse is 2. So we can make use the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagorean theorem will give you the length of the third side, which is
Yeah.
BC. Okay. So how the semicircle PC comprises a shaded region and a right angular triangle PBC. So PB and PC are radii to the same circle. So the base and the height of the triangle PBC are the radii of the same circle. So what I mean to say that this is this one the perpendicular and the base. So these are the radii of the same circle. So anyhow,
Yeah.
therefore radius of semicircle is 2 units. Base and height of the triangle 2 units each. So this is the point. Very simple. Looking just like very simple.
Yeah.
It's a at the beginning I have said this that we are just tackling a problem which is the combination of two geometrical figures. One is a semicircle or circle, and the next one is a triangle. So from here, we have a lot of information about these two uh, geometrical figures. But I mean to say that about the semicircle, we have the radius of a circle,
Right.
and about the triangle, we have the height, base and height. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are given with this information that triangle, it has the perpendicular and also the base, and there is a circle with the radius, so a lot of things, nothing more is required to calculate their area or whatsoever you are looking for that. If you are looking for the hypotenuse, it's very simple, use the Pythagoras theorem. If you are looking for the area of the circle, so you can find out the area of circle by using the radius. So
Yeah.
anyhow, these are mixing up with each other. But now at this stage, just manipulating or just twisting the figure into a appropriate diagram. If we have a lot of
Yeah.
information, nothing is left. We can calculate the area. We can calculate the circumference. We can calculate each and everything about these geometrical figures. One is the circle,
Yeah.
and the second is the triangle. So it's a
Yeah.
very valuable information we have just extracted from this manipulation of the diagram. Anyhow, so keep these two things in mind. If the radius is given and the base and the height, perpendicular and the height, the base is also given. So these are 2 units, very simple digits. Now let's see. Just going to the next slide. That is next step is actually this is a key step to the solution. What I mean to say that here we will have to do something. That was in the previous step we are manipulating the diagram and we are getting the required desired things. Now here step two,
Right.
compute areas of the half the semicircle and the right triangle and find the answer. So this is the way to get the solution. It's a clear-cut idea that what you will have to do. But anyhow, if you're looking for the area of the half of the semicircle, so how can you find out? Yes, you will have to
Well,
because
to get half of a semicircle, you probably do. Isn't it pi r square divided by 4? And then you
okay,
get the right triangle, and then you subtract it from the area.
yeah, absolutely right. What you are saying that we will have to calculate the area of a circle. Then we can divide it into, you will get the half of the area, quarter of the circle anyhow, or semicircle. So,
Yeah.
and right and the right triangle, find the answer. So area of right angle triangle. What is the formula to find the area of a right angle triangle?
Oh, it's half base times height. So half
Okay.
times base times height.
Yes, so it's very simple in the sense. Now the things are coming easier and simpler. Am I right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
In the beginning, we have no idea. So
Yeah.
just step two is just leading to the solution. So look at this. How long does it take to complete? Oh, so what is this? Okay. Yes. Anyhow, uh, this is, it states that the finished task is 10. Okay, this was something missing up. Oh, anyhow, no problem. We are just at this point. Second, compute areas of half of the circle, semicircles, PCB, and area of the right angle triangle, PCB. So
Right.
PCB and PCB. Okay. Area of half of the semicircle, that is the region PBC. P, B, and C. We will get this
Yeah.
area, this area, this area, this area. And this is what I mean to say, that half of the pi r square of 4. As you were saying that pi r square is now 2. That's why putting the square over 2 and 4, that was the absolutely right idea that you were talking
Right.
about. So we have pi square units. This is the area of
Yep.
semicircle. Half of the semicircle, this portion. This
Yeah.
one, this one, this one, because all these four parts are equal. So actually, this pizza is divided into four parts. So each and every time you have the same area. That is pi square unit. So pi square is unit is the area of the quarter of the circle. Anyhow, let's see. Area of the triangle PBC, half the base into the height. So this time, once again, you are absolutely right. So 1 over 2, 2, and 2. 1 over 2 for from this, and B is 2, the base is 2, the height is also 2. So that's why you are just getting two square units. Look at this. We have both the quantities, the area of the right angle triangle, this one, and the area of this whole quarter of the circle, the semi half of the semicircle. Anyhow, so we have the two things now. Uh, just area of shaded area in semicircle is pi minus 2. So here, why we are saying just like that, that this is pi minus 2. Okay,
Well, did you say
ABC.
something or?
Okay, please come out. No problem. Let me see. If you have the idea that why we are subtracting these two
Oh,
areas.
yeah. Okay. So once we subtract it, we could get like that small region that's left. We could get like the area of that. So we just take away like the triangle and we're left with that little area, the shaded region.
Okay, absolutely right. So this is the logic behind that, because we are
Yeah.
logically moving. We are not imposing the formulas or digits. So if you are with me, so if you are getting this, so it's absolutely brilliant. That the area of shaded area in semicircle is just like that, and that's a very good explanation by you, that we are just subtracting this unshaded area, and that is of the triangle. So it's a highlight that pi is the area of this portion. So we are just getting subtracting this, we'll get this. So I'm sure that we are just about to get the solution. Okay, area of total shaded area. We are multiplying with 2. Why? It's a very simple why.
Yeah, because they're two of the same exact.
Same, exactly. The same thing is happening below the line. So we have nothing to do with this. No need to repeat the story right from the beginning. So this is just like the same thing. It's the, but we can say reflection of this, reflection in the mirror. So we have the same thing. When we are looking the mirror, we are looking to ourselves. So me is me, you are
Right.
you over there. So there is no way to investigate who is talking to us. We are talking to each other at that time in the mirror. So that's a mirror image over here. That is
Right.
the reflection of this shape. Because in geometrical figure, we are also talking about, we will do some problem of reflection, transformation.
Okay.
So reflection is exactly that one, but that is slightly inverted or whatsoever. We can see the ambulance is always written in the inverted ways, just to look into the mirrors.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ambulance written in a strange way?
The
Ambulance,
ambulance.
ambulance
Yeah.
that is written on the vehicle, which is for the patient. So ambulance,
Right.
AMBLN spellings are just inverted. Why? They,
Okay.
they are writing the ambulance in inverted on the that vehicle. Have you seen that? Notice that?
Well, I don't haven't really seen that, but maybe it's if it's inverted like on each side it's different. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, no, no. Just this time it's a task that on the road or anywhere in the hospital at dispensary or wherever you can see. Look that how they are writing the ambulance on that vehicle. That is just on
Okay.
the moving vehicle, not in the hospital or anywhere else. So
Okay.
you can check the net also that you
Okay.
can see the ambulance and they are writing the spellings. But anyhow, you will just get my idea. Anyhow, it's the area. So we are multiplying with 2. Area of the shaded area semicircle is this one. Area of the total shaded area is 2 pi minus 2. So that's a 2 pi minus 4 square units. And this was choice C. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a C. So in the beginning, we have no idea. We are just given the problem,
Right.
and we, I think we were at the earlier stage in the beginning. I was thinking about that. It's difficult, I mean to say, but
Yeah.
anyhow, it's a very simple. So that's a, actually this don't take care of this. So that's the previous question. So one way or the other, so that is placed over here. But anyhow, it's a just only a one look. So ignore this one. That is the real question is in the beginning. So I
Right.
can say that was just like that. What is the area? So from
Of the
here,
shaded region. Yeah.
okay, it's no problem that on the next slide you are getting this one. So just please,
Yeah.
I will do something for it. But anyhow, you are with me, or it's we are just interacting with each other. So it's no way to make any confusion about this. Am I right? So you
Yeah.
can discard this one. So this is not the what I mean to say any more confusion. So that was actually the previous question, and that is slide is
Yeah.
coming over here. So when I was making these slides, so they are mixing together with that.
Yeah. That's
So
fine.
I am okay, okay. Anyhow, that was not a, I think it's very simple now. So when I will send you, so I will just make all right. But anyhow, look at this one that we are just about to finish. That was choice C. So once again, this was just like the information and
Right.
these are all that. So this time, okay, let me just take your mind also. So you'll have to do something all alone. What I mean to say, question tight in your own time. So it's not time bound. What I mean to say that a wheel. It's just like this problem that you will have to make some
Yeah.
diagram. You will have to manipulate, and very soon you will get the answer. It's a very simple one. It's a no way to what I mean to say the brainstorm for this. So a wheel of
Yeah.
car of radius 21 centimeters is rotating at 600 rpm. You know rpm. What is the speed of the car in kilometer per hour? Okay. So
Okay.
just visualize this that the car in which you are sitting now. By the
Okay.
which car just
Uh.
so speed of the car in kilometer. So look at this and that is considered anyhow you cannot generate them just visual. The problem is that you will have to calculate of the car if only the two informations are given. So answer just highlighted for you that if you are getting an answer, you must not about that either you are wrong or right anyhow. So answer must be 47.52. I'm sure that you will try it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm just coming to the simple problem also that you in few minutes you
Yeah.
can get the answer. But anyhow, it's for you in the sense that you must have this. Okay, let's see. I'm sure that you have you got it? Snapshot or screenshot.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, so once again, so it's a explanatory note for that. So I will send you
Okay.
later on. You can just match this. Choice B is the correct answer. So this is just a very brief and short note for this solution. So you can do at your own whatsoever the method you are using.
Okay.
So I have simply written this one as an outline, not in a great detail. But anyhow, I will send when I will send all these slides, so you can match your solution with this. That either you are doing just like that or anything else. So there might be a new idea for from your side. So it's the most welcome all the time. New things are most welcome. So this choice B is the correct answer. One more is it's the last one. So uh, don't think about that. It's once again a very simple
Okay.
one. So I have selected this one from the previous paper of SAT. So that's why this must be solved. So
Right.
these are not just for the homework that you must be busy in those. That's are all those questions which are coming in the past years. So I am selecting from there and putting over here for your exercise. So I'm sure that you got it.
Yep.
Screenshots. Okay.
Yep. I've been taking them. Yep.
So answer the choice is last one. So
Yeah.
you will have to check. So
All right.
this is all about that for today. So it's a time to say Allah Hafiz. Thank you very much.
All right.
So
Allah
take
Hafiz.
take care of you and yourself and the people around you. It's all okay. Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Allah Hafiz.